Hello and welcome to another one of Paul's beer reviews. This is number 8, and the beer I'm going to be reviewing tonight is a beer that was recommended to me actually by a viewer of one of my last videos. We had a bit of dialogue exchange between us today, and he recommended this beer to me, so I said I'd find it and do a review. And the beer I'm going to be reviewing tonight is a bottle of Timothy Taylor's Landlord. I've never tried this beer before in my life. Never tried it. I picked up a bottle of one of my local supermarkets today. I've seen it before, but for some reason I've never got round to picking it up. Yeah, Timothy Taylor's Landlord. It's the classic pale ale, coming in at 4.1% ABV. There is the bottle cap, green bottle cap with a wheat sheath on it. Landlord. What it says: the drinker's favourite and the classic pale ale with a complex citrus and hoppy aroma. Landlord was launched in 1952 and has won more awards nationally than any other beer, including CAMRA Draft Supreme Champion Beer of Britain 4 times. Taylor's taste is achieved by using the finest natural ingredients, our unique Knoll Spring water, the highest grade Golden Promise malted barley, whole leaf hops, and our own Taylor's Taste yeast. Contains malted barley. Don't say much about ingredients. But, yeah, I've not tried this one before, so we'll give it a go. As I say, it was recommended to me by one of my viewers. Thank you to him for pointing me in this direction for this beer. Yeah, thank you for recommending this one to me. Like I say, it's a service. I said I'd review it for you. We'll see what we get. In it goes into a glass. Already developing quite a head on it. I might let that sit for a second and let it calm down. That's a good looking pint now. Good looking beer. Indications, good levels of carbonation. There's plenty of bubbles rolling up the glass. It's got already a 1 finger head, which is slowly disappearing. Big bubbles on this one. See if we can get the rest in there. Whee. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, quite a light looking ale. It's even lighter than the London Pride, the last one I reviewed. Good head on it, which seems to be sticking around. Good looking beer. Let's get a sniff. Bit of citrus straight away. Citrus and hops. I wonder if they've actually used citra hops in it. Does it actually say whole leaf hops? It doesn't specify what hops were used. It does say there's a citrus nose to it and a hoppy nose, which I would agree with. I'm getting citrus and I'm getting hops. Lemon, lime, hops, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually used citra hops in it. I'd have to research and find out for sure. But definitely getting citrus, definitely getting hops on the nose. A little bit of malt maybe. Not a strong malted one. Biscuity malt. Let's have a taste. Cheers. Oh yeah. Lots of citrus. Lots of hops. There is a bit of malt to it, sorry. Yeah, very citrusy. Very hoppy. There's a slight bit of biscuity malt right slap bang in the middle of the palate, but it's overpowered by the citrusy initial citrus taste and then the hoppy finish on the back end. That's a nicely balanced beer. That's quite decent. Yeah. Straight away, lemon, lime, citrus, slight biscuity malt, which is there and then it's gone. Straight into a bit of hoppiness on the back end. And it lingers for a while at the back end of the palate. Not an unpleasant bitterness, it's nice. It's nicely done, it's nicely hopped. It's a nicely hopped ale. I'll go for a good old swig here. I think sometimes I'll get a proper taste for the beer when I've had a proper swig rather than sips. And then you savour it and you get that bitter, that hoppy back end to it. It's quite prominent. It's citrus. It's pretty much citrus and hops. Very citrus and hop dominated, this one, like it says on the bottle, to be fair. The nose to it, the smell to it pretty much is backed up by the taste. It's citrusy, it's hoppy, it's nicely done. Neither one of them really overpowers the other. Excuse me. Bit of a gassy one. Yeah, very well carbonated. Good levels of carbonation. Nice nose to it. Citrus and a hoppy nose is then backed up perfectly by the taste. It's a good balance at 4.1%. It's the flavour of it. If you didn't know the alcoholic percentage on the bottle, the flavour of it would probably tell you there was more alcohol in it. That you would guess there was more alcohol to it if it was like a blind taste test. But 4.1%, it's not particularly strong. But despite that, it packs a punch. It's decent. It's a decent beer, that. I will drink that again. Now I've had it and quite enjoyed it. Timothy Taylor's Landlord, 4.1%. Lots of citrus, lots of hoppiness on the back end. Yeah, not much in the way of a malt. So if you're a bit of a malt freak, this probably isn't the one for you. But if you like your citrusy and your hoppy ales, this is probably a good one for you. I definitely think they've used a citra hop in this, because it's definitely the most prominent taste to it. Lots of citrus, very hoppy back end to it. But like I say, it's nice. It's nicely balanced. It's not over the top, but the two main features are definitely the citrus and the hops. There's not really much more I can say about it. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Citrus, hoppy. Decent beer, that. Timothy Taylor's Landlord. 4.1%. I found this in my local supermarket. Give it a go. See what you think. Score, I'm going to give that. This is my own personal opinion. It's a decent beer, but I think personally I like a bit more of a malt. If it had a little bit more of a kind of a bready malt in the middle of the palate to go with the nice citrus on the end and a nice hoppy finish to it, if it had a bit more malt in it, this beer would be stunning, in my opinion. Because it just lacks that bit of maltiness in the middle. I probably the score I give it might not be as high as it could have been. In my own personal opinion, it's good. It's a good beer. I will give this a 7 out of 10. It's a decent beer. 7 out of 10 for Timothy Taylor's Landlord. Give it a try. See what you think. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Ask any questions. Is there any beers that you would like me to review? Any beers that you like that you'd like me to give a review on? Let me know, and I'll be happy to do that for you. Okay. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another beer review very soon. Thanks very much. Bye.